sipping wine I can't afford. Wave my hand, come bring me more. I guess I'm washing dishes later. This crown royal got me feeling like a king slayer. My corpse rise, I've been in gentrified hell. Just a blue-eyed white walker wandering these Winterfells. Can you tell? These poses and these tellers only ever wanna rap for funds. I package you in an NRA hat because you cap with guns. You really snapping, huh?
Whoever sees this hit subscribes right now, get a free Adam, Eve not included. What's going on, YouTube? It's one only Knox Hill, and we're back with the reaction series. So today, man, it is time. It is time to hop back on the Gorillaz train. You guys were loving my last reaction to Clint Eastwood. So without further ado, I have read the comments. I have listened to the people. I am a man of the people. This right here right now is none other than Feel Good Inc. But before getting further, I'm going to give a quick shout out to that song in the intro. If you guys like that, the song is called Love is Blind. Over 100,000 views. It is killing it right now. If you want to support me and support the channel directly, a great way is by streaming and listening to the music. I will put the links to that track below. But anyways, you know what we're here for. Gorillaz, step back up to the plate. Let's see what you got. Feel Good Inc. Again, we have like an apathetic way of singing. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, feel good reminds me of sunshine in a bag. Like, you should be all excited and happy and riding on cloud nine, and yet you're singing it in such a toned down way with the shimmy. And I love that laugh at the beginning too, because again, like, you just have lines and things that are delivered that you would expect a different connotation and a different meaning to. That laugh is not like a laugh of joy. That laugh sounds like it's got a little bit of maniacalness underneath of it. You know, there's a bit of like that demon edge even to that laugh. And you know how we open up, you hear the siren sounds, you see the helicopter, you look out over this dystopian sort of looking cityscape broken down. Hear all the noises happening, cars flying past. We show off the Feel Good Inc., Feel Good Incorporated, so we've incorporated feeling good. I wonder what that means. Maybe some big pharma type of stuff right there. We talked about the drug alliterations with sunshine in a bag. Then you can even hear the sound underneath, like that white noise when an amp is on or like a microphone is hot. Hang on, there's some stuff happening underneath. Yeah, way down. You can hear the British sort of accent. Change, change, change. Feel good, change. That adds a little bit of a different connotation to me. Like, change and feel good. Embrace what's coming. Lean into it. And it's just, it's such a, it really gets you moving. I love when you can just like come up with these different sort of melodies and harmonies. And you're not even saying anything sensical, but it's still so damn catchy. It's like an earworm. It just gets stuck in your head. City's breaking down on a camel's back. You know the saying, the straw that broke the camel's back? That's a way to take an idiom and to flip it. In this case, it's the city that is breaking down. So not the camel's breaking down. That's a little bit different. So that's flipping the meaning. Instead of the camel breaking down, because that last straw, it's just, you know, that last little push to throw you over the edge. That's it. That's the last weight you stacked on top of you before you crumbled. In this case, it's the city that's breaking over top of the camel. The camel hasn't moved. That's a different flip on it. You won't get out the county because you're damned and free? That's a bit ironic, isn't it? Like normally if you're free, you shouldn't be damned. But maybe if you're free and you feel that way and you're expressing yourself, you then become ostracized and an outcast for it. Got a new horizon, it's ephemeral style, ephemeral. You know, it's transient, it's not going to last long. Very poetic lines to drop in here as he's like talking. I love how he's preaching through a megaphone, almost like he's on a soapbox, like a soapbox preacher, like preaching to the crowd. But in this case, they're using that megaphone effect for the lyrics and the delivery of this as we listen to it, like we're the crowd here. And why is he 2D? Like he was 3D there, but then he looks more sort of 2D there and flat behind him, right? I wonder if that represents something. Instead of feeling whole, you feel kind of flat, 2D on this landscape. All I want to hear is a message beep. I can't be bothered right now. Just leave a message after the tone, I take that as. Or like beeping in, like the revolution will not be televised. I mean, he even said, well, hang on. A melancholy town where we'd never smile. Well, that's not depressing at all. And you see like the loose women around them. Feels like they're drowning their sorrows in the flesh, in these distractions. Love that bass. Oh, I just heard a beep, almost like a microwave beep. Right there.
Windmill, windmill for the land, love forever hand in hand. Take it all out on your stride.
What in the Super Mario flying windmills is going on here?
It is kicking, falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land. It's everybody in.
Love forever. Love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me, like turning like a windmill. And I can't help but think that that windmill floating through the clouds almost represents like hope. Or yet again, you could have the drug alliterations and floating in the air like sort of an escapism to get away from the realities of this world and this melancholy town.
Windmill for the land, it's everybody in.
Laughing gas, these hazmats, fast cat, lining them up like ass crack. Ladies, ponies at the track, it's my chocolate attack.
One of the greatest MCs of all time. Talk about True Goy. We got some De La Soul in here.
Laughing gas, these hazmats, fast cat, lining them up like ass crack.
It's a bar right there, lining them up like ass cracks. Like that little wedge of an ass crack versus like getting them all in a line, making them all fall in line. He's got a nice little 2-syllable condensed scheme right here. Hazmats, fat cats, ass cracks, da da da.
Laughing gas, these hazmats, fast cat, lining them up like ass crack. Ladies, ponies at the track, it's my chocolate attack. Shit, I'm stepping in hard.
Play these ponies at the track. So you could talk about this track right here. That's a double versus like horses at a track. So they're playing us like ponies at the track. Either he's playing the people who are controlling us or the people who are controlling us are playing us. I'm not sure from which perspective he's speaking just yet, but he flips the ass crack scheme into a chocolate attack. Get it? What type of fudge is coming out of that ass crack? Just think about that one. How's that make your day? Yeah, rainbows and unicorns there, people. But also, chocolate attack can make me think of like, if we're talking like dystopian futures and like control in this melancholy city and trying to break free from it and escapism and windmills in the sky, could be like 1984 Orwellian chocolate attack when they used to ration chocolates. Or obviously, Trugoy being a black rapper, he's coming with that chocolate attack on the mix.
Everybody in.
I wonder what those helicopters represent.
Laughing gas, these hazmats, fast cat, lining them up like ass crack. Ladies, ponies at the track, it's my chocolate attack. Shit, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah, bear repping in harder this year. Watch me as a
Shit, I'm stepping in harder this year. Care Bear rapping da 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 da. I love that little just drop down change in tone and cadence right there. And he just say Care Bear rapping? When the Care Bears is happening, take me back to my childhood. I just need a hug with a cuddly teddy. You remember when the shit would shoot out of their stomachs like rainbows and stuff? Care Bears were OGs.
Care Bear rapping harder this year. Watch me as I gravitate. Yo, we gon' ghost town this.
Oh, there's that laugh again, except that laugh has a different connotation once more.
Watch me as I gravitate.
And could play back to the laughing gas and hazmats. Like, why do they have hazmat suits on? Are they, like, literally gassing us? Or, like, gassing us up?
Yo, we gon' ghost town this Motown with Joe sound. You in the blink, gon' bite the dust, can't fight with us.
Ghost Town with Motown? Like Motown Detroit? Or is he saying this in a different connotation? Is this kind of shots of the music industry?
Town this Motown with Joe sound. You in the blink, gon' bite the dust, can't fight with us. With your sound, you kill the ink, so don't stop, get it, get it.
With your sound, you kill the ink. So I take that as you're killing Feel Good Incorporated. Like, we're going against the mainstream. We're going against the capitalism and the corporations that lead us into this dystopian present of making us feel good and getting us drugged up, but it's the wrong type of high and it's the wrong type of buzz. And the way like rap is with its just sort of rebel aggression, I take this verse as, you know, we're breaking the mold from all that with this sound.
Can't fight with us. With your sound, you kill the ink, so don't stop, get it, until you chat ahead and watch the way I navigate.
Watch the way I gravitate, haha, and then this time it flips to watch the way I navigate. Like, I've got this gravitational pull. I'm navigating through all the BS till I get cheddar headed, till I make it.
Chat ahead and watch the way I navigate.
There's that laugh again. It's a dope verse from True Goy. Oh, wow. Love how you can hear the creaks of the windmill behind him in the mix.
Windmill for the land, I'm forever hand in hand. Take it all out on your stride. It is taking folding down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me.
Notice how he's like the only one on this floating island. Like, he could feel like he's on an island in the sky, right? As this windmill goes past literally Feel Good Inc.
Love is free.
Then there's that side of him looking at his reflection, like he's trapped within Feel Good Inc. there. And then there's that other part of him that's broke free, and maybe this is his imagination, hoping that one day he can break free from this reality.
Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill for the land is everybody in.
Don't stop, get it, deep how you
Oh, that's some pelvic thrust right there. That's how I wake up every morning and just thrust it.
get it steady, watch me navigate. Don't stop, get it, deep how you captains in it steady, watch me navigate.
Oh, are those dark clouds chasing the lighter?
Don't stop, get
Look at the split, like that's dark on the left.
it, deep how you captains.
Or that could be still that, like that silhouette or the shadows from Feel Good Inc. And then you've got the light on the right side. Just really cool juxtaposition there.
Steady, watch me navigate.
There's your ass crack calling back to that line. Now I hear the wind in the mix, like representing the windmill. Get in the chopper! Man, I'll tell you what, this is what's really dope about like the world building as we dive more into Gorillaz and sort of this metaphor type of writing and symbolism. You can take it in so many ways, but they really are creating just this metaverse for us to live in with our imaginations. And you could take the Feel Good Inc. and you saw like the pelvic thrust and like the women and sort of the glorification of mainstream music and that shallow type of music that just makes us feel good. And how many times you heard that? Like, I just want music that makes me feel good that I can just move to. I don't want music that makes me think. It doesn't have that substance. But then when the rappers came in with their delivery and you look at the other styles of lyricism, that type of stuff, as we dissected and broke down, gets you thinking. It goes contrary to Feel Good Inc. And in a way, it's a way to break through that. Wow. And listen, me being always transparent with you guys, now that I hear this, I'm like, yeah, just like the other Gorillaz track, I didn't realize, man, they were dominating, weren't they? Like, I have definitely heard this song on the radio back in the day. But yet again, when I sit here, I press record, and I listen with my breakdown ears, I have such a huge, new, genuine appreciation for this. I mean, and this was years ago. I've totally forgotten this, but man, wow, there's so much there to unpack. I mean, what's